If you're struggling with symptoms of histamine intolerance, please know you're not alone. You may feel stuck and confused because the underlying causes are rarely examined in detail, and it's never just one issue. Instead, the inflammatory response you're experiencing results from multiple things that have gone wrong in your body. Welcome to Eat for Life Nutritional Therapy. I'm Samantha Gilbert, founder of Eat for Life. I'm a nutritional therapy counselor specializing in a functional nutrition approach to healing histamine intolerance. Common symptoms I see in my clinic when histamine and mast cells are triggered include food reactions that change day to day, flushing, itching, or sinus pressure after meals, skin issues such as hives and rashes, headaches or migraines linked to food, supplement intolerance, digestive discomfort without a clear cause, anxiety, restlessness, or sleep issues, and confusion about safe foods. You may have tried a low histamine diet or DAO enzymes with meals to reduce histamine reactions, but these are temporary fixes that don't address the root causes. When a client comes to me with these types of reactions, I know we need to look at microbial imbalance in the body. When we discuss how microorganisms in the digestive tract can influence histamine levels in the body, it's critical to understand that some gut bacteria make histamine. They do this by changing an amino acid called histidine into histamine. Other bacteria trigger mast cells, which are special immune cells. When mast cells get triggered, they release histamine. Mast cells also have receptors that detect histamine, and when they sense it, they activate even more mast cells. Certain bacteria, especially Morganella and Klebsiella, are big histamine producers. They turn histidine from proteins into histamine. This bacterial histamine adds to the total histamine in your gut and may cause histamine intolerance and related problems. In other words, your gut can become a histamine factory that you can't seem to escape. Research shows that people with histamine intolerance have more of these histamine-producing bacteria in their stool. When too many histamine-producing bacteria grow in your gut, or when bacteria trigger your mast cells to release histamine, you end up with too much histamine. High histamine levels cause symptoms in your digestive system and throughout your body. You might experience gut symptoms like gas, bloating, nausea, constipation, or diarrhea. But you might also have symptoms that seem unrelated to digestion, such as anxiety, headaches, stuffy nose, skin problems, and a fast heartbeat. I routinely see mast cell activating bacteria in my clients as well, including H. pylori, Candida, Staph, and Streptococcus species. I have an entire video explaining why Candida is so problematic, which I encourage you to watch. Parasites can also promote histamine release, but they're good at hiding in the crypts of the GI tract, so it's important to consider them as well. Histamine appears to cause pain by affecting the nerves in your gut. When mast cells release their chemicals, it can make your gut overly sensitive to pain. This sensitivity is a key feature of IBS, which has led some researchers to believe that mast cell activation might be a root cause of IBS. When mast cells are in the muscle layers of the digestive tract, they can slow down gut movement. However, mast cell activation syndrome can affect many organs and systems, so symptoms can show up anywhere in the body. Stress management is also essential as stress triggers the release of cortisol and adrenaline, which can stimulate Th2 cytokines that activate mast cells. In my clinic, I take a functional, holistic approach to histamine intolerance. This includes appropriate lab work and a comprehensive plan to support microbial balance, organ function, mood and memory, as well as nutrient status and blood sugar balance. I provide personalized guidance and collaborate with your medical care team when needed. My approach helps you understand how histamine intolerance may be affecting your symptoms, creates stability, and shows progress over time, all through a customized plan based on your unique needs. So if you're struggling with many of the symptoms associated with histamine intolerance that I discussed in today's video, I encourage you to book a free discovery call with me to see how I can help you and if we're a good fit.